Self-lender charges a fixed monthly payment structure instead of traditional credit card interest, which means your cost is tied to the credit-building plan you choose rather than how much you spend. By the end of this, you'll know how self-lender's fee system works, what you're actually paying for each month, and where people misunderstand the real cost of using it to build credit. Start with the basic structure. Self-lender is designed as a credit-building tool, not a spending credit card. That means you're not dealing with revolving debt or interest rates in the normal sense. Instead, you're paying into a structured credit account that reports your payments to credit bureaus over time. Now look at how the fees work. Self-lender typically uses a monthly payment plan, where you make fixed payments into a credit-building account. Those payments are reported as credit activity, which is the core function of the service. The monthly amount depends on the specific credit builder plan you choose. Next is what those payments actually do. Each monthly payment is recorded as on-time credit activity. This helps build payment history, which is one of the most important parts of a credit score. You are essentially paying to create a consistent record of credit behavior. Now look at the product structure behind the fee. Some plans are designed like installment accounts, where you complete a set payment schedule over time. At the end of the cycle, the money you paid is typically returned to you, minus any applicable service costs. This is where people often misunderstand the value. Next is where confusion happens. Self-lender does not function like a traditional loan where you receive funds up front to spend. Instead, it functions as a forced savings and credit reporting system combined into one product. That distinction changes how you should think about the monthly cost. Now look at the real fee perspective. The cost is not interest or borrowing charges. The cost is the service fee built into the monthly plan, which you are paying for credit reporting and account structure. Next is the most important trade-off. The longer your plan, the longer you are committed to monthly payments, but also the longer your credit history is being actively reported. Now, the key reality. Self-lender's fee schedule is built around discipline, not flexibility. You're paying a predictable monthly amount to build credit history over time, not to access spending power. To sum it up, self-lender uses fixed monthly plans that act as credit-building payments, where your main cost is the service structure rather than interest or borrowing fees. Next step is simple. Before choosing a plan, decide how long you want to commit to monthly payments, and whether your goal is credit history building or short-term credit repair. If this helped, like the video, subscribe for more credit building breakdowns, fintech explanations, and simple guides that make financial tools easier to understand.